Have you ever noticed how the smallest things can sometimes unsettle us the most? A passing comment, a slight misunderstanding, or something as simple as an interrupted routine. It's remarkable how these little things can affect our peace, our joy, and even our faith. Today, let's look at a verse that touches on how to deal with the small, bothersome things in life. Jesus, in his wisdom, had something profound to say about this. Matthew 17:20 tells us, "So Jesus said to them, 'Because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you.'" At first glance, it may seem like Jesus is only speaking about mountains, those massive, insurmountable challenges we face. And he is. But I believe there's also a deeper, more subtle layer to this verse. Jesus is talking about faith, but he's talking about faith in something as small and as seemingly insignificant as a mustard seed. The mustard seed is one of the tiniest seeds, yet it grows into one of the largest plants in the garden. What does this mean for us when the small things in life start to bother us? Let's break it down. The first thing Jesus says is that the reason we sometimes struggle with these small irritations is unbelief. It's not always the things themselves. It's our lack of trust in God's power and sovereignty. When something bothers us, it's easy to think that the problem is too small for God to care about, or too insignificant for us to bring before Him. But Jesus reminds us that the very things that seem trivial are the ones we should have faith in God to handle. Why? Because God is concerned with all of our lives, big and small. He wants to help us overcome not just the grand challenges, but also those little annoyances that can add up over time and steal our peace. Jesus says if we have faith as small as a mustard seed, we can move mountains. That small seed of faith can transform our ability to handle everything in life, including the things that annoy or frustrate us. The same faith that can move mountains can give us the grace to not let small things derail our joy or peace. When we cultivate this faith, we can look at life's small irritations and say, "This will not control me. I have faith in a God who is bigger than this." We move from being bothered by small things to trusting that our faith, even in the smallest amount, is powerful enough to deal with them. The key to all of this is perspective. The small things we face every day may seem like mountains when we face them alone. But with God, even our tiniest amount of faith is enough to overcome them. Just like the mustard seed, our faith doesn't need to be grand. It just needs to be real and active. Let this be an encouragement to you today. The small things that bother you don't have to steal your peace. Trust God even in the little things. Take that mustard seed of faith and watch it move mountains.